2025, I believe, is going to be another huge year for Dubai real estate. What's going on, guys? My name is Joe Butler. As always, I'm bringing you the most informative real estate content in the whole of Dubai. If you want to get in touch with me or my team, check the links below. You know, this whole year in 2024, depending on when you watch this video, was insane. We saw a 28% year-on-year increase in property sales, 11% increase on price per square foot, a huge number of the population increase as well, and around 6,700 new millionaires moving to the UAE. This is all according to data I found online. But just think about those numbers. That's insane. Now, a lot of people are questioning what's going to happen in 2025. Well, in this video, I'm going to break down what strategy we're taking to ensure our clients are getting the best investments. And the reason I'm making it, by no means is the market slowing down, but it is getting more competitive and it's harder to find unique opportunities and it's hard to find people to trust. And that's why I'm making this video. So throughout 2024, we learned a lot about the market. We saw what was in demand, what was selling out faster, what was not selling out so fast. And it was a quite clear indicator that we are seeing a huge increase of apartments in Dubai. So that begs the question, is it still worth buying an apartment or should I go for something different? Absolutely. I still believe the apartment market, there is money to make. There's not as easy money to make. You know, I sold my clients properties back in 2021, 2022, and it was very easy for them to look back and say, wow, I made 30, 40%. But now if you're going to pay a property price, you know, are you going to make that same return in 3 or 4 years? Who knows? But we are seeing a huge increase in the population growth, which will raise demand naturally. However, I'm seeing so much demand for townhouses, villas, and places with big plot sizes. Now, what you need to understand is the types of people that are living in Dubai now, even like myself, I lived in apartments for a long time. But eventually, you know, when you start to realize I'm going to settle down here, that's when you start to think, you know, I could probably do with a townhouse. I want a garden, I want to have a barbecue, I want to get some dogs. Maybe young kids want some areas to play that's not in an apartment. So that's where we're now seeing the increase. However, you know, a lot of people come to the market, they look at the townhouses and villas and think, I'm kind of outpriced. And that's why we're building specific strategies to help these clients get into these things either early on good payment plans or also bringing investors together where we could do joint ventures to capitalize on a growing market. So I want to touch on a few things that we do differently. Number one, we offer community and network. What do I mean by that? So you see, I've generated a lot of leads through my YouTube. Naturally, a lot of people come to me for advice, and therefore I have a huge network of investors. And I thought about, well, how can I bring all these investors together to start getting to know each other, learn investment strategies in the market, and actually build a community where people can talk to each other, talk about their investments that they've done. But not only that, bring them together and actually do joint ventures. That's one of the strongest things we're doing. So you're going to see something that we're building at the moment. We've got an application where all of our investors can communicate in one space, get to speak to me, get to speak to my team, get to understand, which I'm going to move on to now, understand how we are analyzing data with our data analysts. Okay, so what do you mean by data analysis? Well, if you look at Dubai, there's a lot of public data available. A lot of people don't know how to use it. Most brokers can't be bothered to use it. All right. And even for me, sometimes I get too busy to look at it, but I do generally take the time to do that. However, I thought about brought an in-house data analyst to actually oversee the market, see where the trends are happening, see what search terms, what are people looking for. What does this do? This means that you can find a product in the market that people actually want to buy. You know, we can actually see how many people search Sea View in the marina versus City View or Burj Khalifa View, all these things. So if you're not in the know with all of these little things in the data aspect, then you don't really know if you're going to be making a good investment because you don't know what people want. Okay. So as I said, we're building a community, a network. We've got in-house data analysts. But what else are we doing? Well, as you know, I said to you before, we're facilitating investors to come together in the form of an SPV, special purpose vehicle. What does that mean? That means investors can come together, all right, and strategically buy the top 1% of the market. The everyday investor can get access to the top 1% of the market. Do you know where I'm sitting right now? We're sitting in our beautiful renovated townhouse in Emirates Hills that's about to hit the market very soon, where our investor will see a comfortable 30% return. But if you're the type of person that might not necessarily have 15 million dirhams, well, guess what? If we bring multiple investors together, all of a sudden, if you're sitting on 3, 4, or 5 million, you can come together and collectively buy into a company, a special purpose vehicle, own a share based on the amount of money that you've put in, and purchase one of these things and benefit from those high returns. Because honestly, I'm seeing singular investors come to me now in 2 million dirhams, 3 million dirhams, and they're just struggling which direction to go in. Okay, so imagine that. You've got a community and a network. You've got a data analyst. We can facilitate SPVs. You know, we're going to be hosting events, as you've seen on my YouTube before. We bring our investors together. We want to become friends. We want to become business partners. This is a long-term thing. So going into 2025, we're taking a very unique approach. We don't just believe in selling one product. All right. We want to offer a diverse strategy for all of our clients to come together, all right, and capitalize on a growing market. And that's why we use our data analysis to actually see what's trending in the market, where are we going to make the most money, what communities we're going to buy into. And, you know, as I said, a lot of singular investors might not necessarily be able to afford to go and do a big renovation in Jumeirah Gulf Estates for 20 million dirhams, but multiple investors can. So if you want to work with us, as I said to you below, 2025 is set to boom once again. But you need to be investing smartly. You need to be investing right. And we can help with that. So without further ado, I look forward to seeing you, potentially working with you, and have a great day.